Hi everyone, this is Danai, and as you can see, this is a different video. I decided to vlog because I got a very short notice replacement concert, and as you can see, I'm not at home. I am in Paris right now. I am back at the Philharmonie in Paris very unexpectedly. I didn't think that I would be back in this dressing room so soon, but I got a call, and my former teacher, Lars Vogt, who's also a great friend and an amazing pianist, had to cancel his upcoming performance at a very big piano festival here in France. It's called La Roque d'ANTHÉRON, with his orchestra, the Orchestra de Chambre de Paris, and he asked me to replace him. So of course I said yes. I'm very honored and very excited to have this chance and to be able to play this concert and step in for him. So here I am. I am now in Paris because we are actually rehearsing in Paris today and tomorrow, and then the day after we are going to take the train to Aix-en-Provence and then play the concert there at the festival. So I thought that this would be a fun week to take you with me and to show you what I'm up to. Right now I'm in the dressing room and I just warmed up, and the rehearsal is in half an hour. It's the first rehearsal with the orchestra, which is always very exciting, and we will play through the Mendelssohn and see how it goes. So I'm back at the hotel now. The rehearsal actually went very well. It was so much fun to play with the orchestra. I've already played with them, so I knew how amazing they are. They're a chamber orchestra, which I think is always a great feeling to play with, because I feel like every single musician is super invested in creating the sound and creating the interpretation. I really had a lot of fun. Tomorrow we have a second rehearsal, and I'm really looking forward to that. Now I'm in my hotel room, and this is my iPad because I'm actually uploading a YouTube video for you guys, which is probably the video that you will have seen because it's the video of last week. This video that I'm recording now is going to go up next week, in a week from now. So I'm right now uploading the video that you saw last week, which, if you've seen it, went up a bit late. So I'm kind of stressed and trying to get it all done because I'm a bit late, because I couldn't record it on time because I had this short notice change in my schedule and had to record it in my dressing room in the Philharmonie. And now I'm back at the hotel editing it and uploading it, and I hope that you enjoyed it last week. Hello, I just thought that I would let you know how it's going so far. I've had the rehearsals with the orchestra. They went really well, so I'm very happy about that. I feel very secure, and it's so much fun to play the concerto with them. So they went really well, and I explored Paris a little bit yesterday. I met up with a good friend of mine, a cellist who lives here, for dinner, and I just really love the city. Whenever I'm here, I think that I should move here because it's so beautiful. I know that many people living in Paris tell me, oh, it's not the same when you live there. It's so different when you're a tourist. Probably true, but whenever I'm here, I just think I have to move here. I really love it. I really love the atmosphere. I love the food. I love the music. I love how it looks. I love everything about it. So yeah, I had dinner yesterday in the city and it was super nice. And now I'm done practicing, so I'm going to go back to the hotel. I'm going to get some food, and today I have a free evening. Tomorrow I'm traveling together with the conductor and with the orchestra to the place where the concert is going to take place, because we're in Paris now and the concert is at the festival La Roque d'ANTHÉRON, which is close to Aix-en-Provence. So we're going to take the train to Aix-en-Provence and then we're going to be at the location and I'm going to film some more there. Oh yes, and I also filmed a little bit during my rehearsal with the orchestra. However, I just put the camera on my note stand facing me and the angle is really, really bad. You can barely see me. You can basically only see my head until here, nothing else. But maybe I'm just going to insert a short clip and you can listen rather than watch. Reactions? Yeah. Is it orgasmic? Yeah.
What? What's orgasmic?
What he's eating. I just wanted his reaction. What exactly?
It's so nice if it's like, it should be like barely half a centimeter.
Oh yeah. C'est des inflotons. So it's the evening now, and this place is absolutely beautiful. What we did is we took the train from Paris to Aix-en-Provence, and then from there we had to take a car, and it was another hour until we arrived here. And here is La Roque d'AnthÉron, and we are in this beautiful hotel. All I've seen up to now is the hotel and the grounds surrounding it, but it is really so beautiful here, and we just had a lovely dinner outside. It's really warm. It's, well, in Celsius it's like 36, 37 degrees. During the day it's even hotter, and it's just such a beautiful surrounding, really magical, very typical for the south of France. Beautiful, super high trees, and just a really inspiring atmosphere in the middle of nature. And I cannot wait to get to the park tomorrow, because the concert that I'm playing is an open air concert. The stage is an open air stage. It's in the middle of a park, in front of a chateau, in front of a castle. So tomorrow I will get to the park and I will see the stage for the first time, pick a piano, and then the concert is on the day after tomorrow. So yes, I'm feeling very happy and so grateful that I can play this concert, that I can be here and experience this and make music with all these wonderful people here. And I can't wait to see the stage and play the concert. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to write in my gratitude journal. I don't think I've ever talked about this on this channel because it is something that is completely unrelated to music, but I have a gratitude journal. It is called the 5-minute journal, and it is actually something that I find super helpful and just a very nice grounding practice to do. And basically I write in it in the morning and I write in it in the evening. Now that it's evening time, I just write, I'll show you an empty page here. Here I write 3 amazing things that happened today. And then here in this section I write, how could I have made today even better? 2 things. And in the mornings I write down what I'm grateful for, 3 things, and then what would make today great, another 3 things, and daily affirmations. And I just find this an incredibly nice practice, a helpful practice. To me, it feels very good, and it's very nice to start the day on a positive note like that and to end it on a positive note like that. No matter if I'm going through a good phase or through a bad phase, harder phase, there are always things to be grateful for and always things to improve, no matter where you're at. So today I have many beautiful things to write down in here, the amazing things that happened today. Good morning. I am now in the park, and as you can see, it's incredibly beautiful. I'm going to practice at the studio right now, so I'm not practicing on stage just yet, but I will film the stage as soon as I get to see it. And it's very interesting because this piano festival here is very established. It has been taking place for many years with many amazing pianists, and it's interesting how they've built all this infrastructure around the festival, because it really is in the middle of nothing, just in the middle of gardens and a park. But for example, they have built little boxes so that pianists can practice and warm up in them. I will film one just so you can see. So for example, back there, I'll zoom in a little bit. You see one of those boxes, and then here you see another one of those boxes. And these little boxes are basically practice boxes for pianists to warm up before the performance. So here I am in my little studio. This is the piano that I'm going to be practicing on. And you can see there are 2 more pianos, but they're old uprights. I'm not sure if they're even here to be played on, or I don't know if they're just standing here. But anyway, I have this beautiful Bechstein to practice on. And it's a very nice little studio, beautiful doors and windows. And as you can see, this is my little practice box for today. Also, I'm not sure I've ever seen a longer piano bench in my entire life. It's literally as long as the keyboard. Let me show you from the back. I think I'm going to fit on it. of the day before the concert. Tonight, Imogen Cooper is going to play her piano concerto. Probably some of you know her. Imogen Cooper is a very famous, amazing pianist from England, and she will be playing Mozart concerto tonight with the same orchestra that I will be playing with tomorrow. So also with the Orchestra de Chambre de Paris, also with the same conductor. And I just got ready to go and listen to her concert. I'm going to show you my outfit really quickly. I'm just wearing this little black dress because it is so warm here, even in the evening, and it has this nice little open back. And I'm really excited to hear her play. I've heard her before. She's really amazing, and I can't wait to see the concert. Okay, so it is now 1 hour to the concert. I just had my dress rehearsal, which was incredibly close to the concert. To be honest, I don't really love that too much because you give your all and you really put in all the energy, and then 1 hour later it's the concert and you give it your all again. I prefer to have a dress rehearsal in the morning, but it wasn't possible here, so dress rehearsal was in the evening. And now I'm in my dressing room. As you can see, this is my little sofa and my little snacks. I have sweets and I have nuts, my favorite backstage food, and some fruit. And as I told you, here everything is basically set up, the whole infrastructure is set up for the festival. So my dressing room is pretty small. I have a bathroom there, and then here is a nice little feature. You open the door and you go into a room with 3 grand pianos to warm up, which let's just say is a luxury for a dressing room. So I can warm up on this beautiful piano if I want to, but I don't think I will play too much now since I just played through the entire concerto, and I'm going to do it again in 1 hour. Good morning. It's the day after the concert, and somehow I think I didn't do such a good job vlogging yesterday. There was so much going on, and then of course I was also very focused and preparing for the concert, so I didn't take out my camera that often, which I'm very sorry for. But I thought that I would just walk you through my day now that it's the day after the concert and tell you what happened. The concert went very well. It was really a huge pleasure to play there. But yeah, let me tell you what happened and fill you in where I didn't have any video footage. So I picked the piano on stage yesterday morning. I had the choice of 2 pianos. I was actually supposed to have the choice of 3 pianos, but it seems like one of the pianos was at a different concert location, so I couldn't choose from it. So I had the choice between a Steinway and a Fazioli. Both were really amazing instruments. The Fazioli, to be honest, was one of the best that I've ever tried. Really beautiful sound, but I ended up going for the Steinway simply because the touch of the Fazioli was slightly heavier, and I felt like for the Virtuoso Mendelssohn Concerto it would be an advantage to not have the heaviest piano in the world. So I went for the Steinway, which also had a really beautiful sound, and I felt like it was easier for me to play all the virtuoso passages effortlessly on that piano. That was in the morning, and then I went back to the hotel. I rested a bit, I had a little nap, and then I had the general rehearsal in the evening, which I think I mentioned in a little clip, which is a bit strange to me because usually you have general rehearsal in the morning if you have an evening concert, which is good because you get to run through the piece, you feel kind of safe that you've done it, then you have time to eat, time to rest, time to digest the final infos that you got from that rehearsal, maybe practice anything that didn't go so well, and then in the evening you have the concert. Now, if you have the general rehearsal in the evening, like we did yesterday, it's a bit stressful, in my opinion at least, because you play through the entire concerto and then you've already given it your all, and an hour later you play through the entire concerto again. So I wasn't so sure if I wanted to play through the whole thing. I was talking with the conductor, or whether I wanted to do just little spots, but we ended up playing through the whole thing, and I must say I was happy because yesterday was quite a big concert and it was good to have played through the whole thing, just also, you know, to calm the nerves and to feel really safe. So we played through the whole thing. It went well. I felt good. I went back to my dressing room and I had maybe 2-3 passages that I just looked at slowly. Like I always say in my videos, the power of practicing slowly. And in a situation like this, where I've played through the entire concerto, the only thing I will do right before the concert is play something slowly, just to make sure that my fingers are exactly where they're supposed to be, that they're exactly in place, and my brain knows how to move them correctly. So for the passages where I didn't feel 100% secure, or simply for the hard passages that I wanted to double check on, I just played through them slowly, very consciously, and then I changed and went on stage. And the stage is really beautiful. The interesting thing is that they've built a roof that has all these acoustic plates, which really makes it feel as if you were in a hall. And also the sound doesn't sound open air at all. It's supposedly the best open air acoustic in Europe or something like that. And I really believe it because there is zero amplification. There are no mics, nothing. It's all just the sound of the instrument. And that is only possible on such a big open air stage. I'm not sure how many people are in the audience, but I think 2,500 or something like that. And it's only possible on such an open air stage because of this gigantic roof that they have built on top of the stage that is filled with acoustic plates that really projects the sound. And it's amazing. It really works and it sounds like a concert hall. Or sometimes I would say it even sounds better than certain concert halls. So the concert went well. I felt really free on stage, and this is also a feeling that doesn't come up in every single concert. But yesterday I was very happy and grateful that it did. It was this mixture before between feeling, of course, the tension and the anticipation, which in my case always makes me focus, like hyper focus, which is good, and the adrenaline, which makes me play better than I would in my living room or in my practice room. But then on the other hand, I was still relaxed enough to feel free and to be able to make music and to enjoy the moment. And yesterday I really feel like the mixture was there. The mixture was perfect. And as I said, that doesn't happen in every concert at all. But I was very happy. I really enjoyed the concert. I played my encore dedicated to Lars, who I replaced in this concert. So I dedicated the encore to him. I played the Brahms Intermezzo Opus 118 number 2 in A major, such a beautiful piece. And I'm so grateful that I could play there. I wrote to him afterwards and he was very happy as well. So now, after this truly wonderful experience, as you can see, I'm still in my hotel room, but a car is going to pick me up very soon. I still have to pack my things. They are still very much all over the room. But then the car is going to drive me to Marseille, and from there I'm going to fly back home to Berlin via Brussels. And I'm really excited to see my kids again and to be with my family. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and that you enjoyed following me and being with me here during this week, which was such a nice and beautiful week that I will definitely remember and treasure for a long time. Very spontaneous concert, but I hope that you enjoyed it, that you found it interesting. Let me know if you want more videos like this one, where you just see what my everyday life as a pianist actually looks like. And if you liked it, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. That would help me a lot. And I will see you again in my next video next week. Bye!